We're here to see what's possible. We're here to challenge ourselves.
They're trainable and they love people. And Stormy has all of those factors.
We've had people that have been out there, tears running down their cheek, smiles of just pure joy saying, this is the best day of my life.
It's just such an authentic, small community of people that love flying. We always have a good time together.
I really lost the record. I live for it.
There's so much out here. And like, I'm really trying. Like, I've accumulated a lot of miles over a huge area, but it's just limited, right? On the time that you can spend there. Water, gas, heat. And so when you're there, you have this limited amount of time that you can explore. This is what we're made of, this stuff out here. It's a beautiful gift. This is where like the soul fills up and gets you ready to like carry on for the next day. Especially for me, like I feel so lucky and blessed. If this stuff speaks to you, do what you can. Go and sit on a rock and just have a moment with the earth. It's healing. I do a lot of stuff by myself. It's healthy for me to just get perspective. You come out here and like, this is it, man. This is where you can sit and be with it. Like there's nothing to distract you. It's in our nature, it's what we need. Especially if you've never seen it, it slaps you. It's not a thing to just come and observe, it's something to experience.
There are places on this planet that feel otherworldly, where the landscape speaks in silence and time seems to move differently. For adventure travelers, Moab isn't just a destination, it's a calling. A mystical journey through Earth's bones, where every trail, every climb, every ride feels like a rite of passage.
I'm, for the most part, like a backcountry guide, 4x4, but also hiking, multi-day guide, mostly into like the national parks. But I just see myself as kind of a desert wanderer. I'm originally from Salt Lake, born and raised. I came down to the desert a few times, like growing up, and there's just something magical about it. But I didn't really start to like explore the desert until probably after high school, and then military, and then after the military I was like, oh, I'm all in, man. Like this is my jam. And I was like, well, I would like a hospital and a grocery store. And this is kind of it, and pulled the trigger and just came down here and moved here and just went with it. Started guiding kind of almost right after I moved here. We are going up to an area called Sand Flats. It's a recreation area. It's right above Moab. and we are driving up a road called Hell's Revenge. So this is like one of the most famous 4x4 trails, especially in this area, but people come from around the world to do this. And the name draws everyone, but it's just really unique. I've seen some people pull off some bizarre stuff on this, but it's close to town, so you could really get away with it. But for the most part, you need high clearance, you need four-wheel drive, you need lockers, you need tires that'll do this, like street tires will not do. I think the one major thing as far as mechanics goes is just like maintenance and troubleshooting. It's so easy to get in any vehicle and just want to rally, you know, and knowing how the mechanics work and what is happening as you're moving and the sounds that are being made and the sounds that you're like, oh, that's not normal. Just gotta make sure all the screws are there. That right there has allowed me to maneuver through the desert here without getting into too much trouble. This is a Toyota Land Cruiser 80 series. And this thing is beautiful. We've done nothing to it except put a suspension on it and different tires, but I learned how to drive like this crazy stuff in this truck particularly. We have an intimate bond. I am airing down. So when the tires are kind of squishy, you have more traction. Woo! When I'm hiking in the mountains, I can hear water everywhere I go, you know. Out here, you don't hear anything. There's no water anywhere, you know, unless you're right next to the river, so it's important to keep track of those things. And then just being able to be disciplined and organized and be prepared. It's just different hazards. You have extreme heat, you have extreme temperature changes, like it gets cold. The terrain is just different. Like this is sandstone, and sandstone is its own unique, beautiful animal, and like approaching it when you hike, when you drive is just, it's different, it's so much different. It's forgiving, but it's also forgiving right up to the point where you're like, oh, just kidding, never mind. And it breaks away easy, like the erosion factor is a big deal. Rocks fall, things shear off. There are certain things you don't want to do when it's wet. got dinosaur footprints. The dinosaurs are here, man. That's a big bird. I'm going to assume these are theropods, which is three-toed. They're the ones you don't want to hang out with. They will eat you. Theropods are going to be kind of raptor-y, like the Utah raptor is the velociraptor. All this is typically going to be being eroded, right? So before these were revealed, there was a layer on top. And like you can see from just the angle of this, it was this domey sandstone, right? This was like a mud flat. They all stepped in it, and within a pretty short amount of time, that sand covered it and preserved it as it was. So once this stuff erodes, it reveals these fresh prints that it's basically just kind of preserved there. Like after a huge rain, you could probably come up here and be like, oh my God, there's a fresh one. It's amazing the things you can learn just by meeting people that are just on a trip to go 4x4, you know? Being a guide too, I have the opportunity to spend time with a lot of geologists. It did take a little college in it, and it blew my mind when I took classes, especially because I live in Utah, so I had physical examples to look at. It was something that I grabbed and I kept with me because everywhere I went, I was like, how in the hell is this a thing, you know? Just to be able to have some baseline of understanding, like, just made me even more curious. Mostly just kind of goes where it needs to. I mean, when I'm doing something where I need to be extremely specific, like, I'll be doing that, but it's just climbing, you know, and like fighting it. Sometimes if your fingers get in there, it's dangerous. I double pedal, so I'm using the brake pretty much to accelerate, but releasing my brake, and so I can get higher RPM and slower speed. A lot of the newer cars won't even let you, which is really annoying. And then, I don't know, just a lot of practice, just like anywhere. I can look at that and know what my car can do. Most people that aren't used to this would look at that and be like, what? Woo-hoo-hoo. Oh, yeah. You don't realize the angles that you're at until you're on them, you know, and the most subtle dip can mean tipping over. It's almost just like you gotta feel it out, man. You just feel it out and just micro adjustments, and like not being afraid to stop and try again. With all the extreme things I've driven, it didn't take me too long, but it was still something that, like, you know, you have that nervousness, like if I mess this up, this is a big deal, you know, especially when you're bringing people that are trusting you and you're trying to keep them calm too, so you can't freak out. I don't know, like I just try and take everything just one moment at a time. That's the only thing you can really do, and just be intentional with every movement you make. And once I started just approaching things like that, it just becomes really easy to just be calm and just approach it like that, you know? And if a situation happens, I stop and I assess it and just kind of reevaluate. Everything out here that says it's easy for me, but it's not easy for most people. Slopey stuff, just the exposure. People aren't used to being able to just walk up something. Everywhere you go to, you're next to these massive cliffs, you know, so it's high consequence, very high consequence. People are just amazed at what's possible. Being able to crawl up the sandstone like that usually blows people's minds, let alone like, oh my God, I don't want to die today. It's aesthetically just kind of overwhelming for people. You're just looking at, as far as you can see, just chaos, it seems. You're just on top of the world and it's like a fairyland out there, you know? This is like one of the most spectacular, accessible hikes in Moab that's kind of away from the insanity of the town sometimes. It looks so different than anything else you see out here. Even if you don't come to hike here, as the sun sets, like if you're on the river, it is amazing to just stare at these. I don't know, it's hard to describe. It's just like, it's just another planet. But it offers such an insane view of the mountains, of the geology. You're looking into parts of arches as we're up here. It will not disappoint. I feel like when I'm out here, it's like it brings out people's inner child. You look around and the possibilities are everywhere. It's a spectacular experience all the way through. It's not for the destination, it's for the journey. There's so much wilderness. There's so much of it. But other than that, like, there's so much room for you to explore. You know, I'm just kind of looking at the clouds, seeing like the direction they're coming from. Kind of going, where's the trail? Oh, there's the trail. I don't know, it's good to just stop and look at where you're going. It's like a little playground. All right. Every time I go up any of these places, even though I've looked at them, I've hiked them, I always choose to like find something new. There's always a different rock to go wander around and you will always find some magical little place there. And you're like, man, this has been here the whole time. I've passed it like 300 times and I've never known. The archaeology here is also incredible. Very hidden, which is good, you know, for its protection, but like there's so many different elements of this place. You have dinosaur bones everywhere. You have the coolest sandstone ever. You have people base jumping. You have people going down the river and mountain biking and rappelling. Like there's just so many options of travel. The desert allows you to be here. You think it's your choice, but it really truly does allow you to be here. And there's just this moment in where I'm just in awe. I don't really like mass quantities of people just consuming in one place. Cities are cool and everything, but it's integral to humans, you know, to be able to just be out in the wilderness, put their feet in the sand and like touch the sandstone and look at the river. Like, these are such basic things that I think every human should experience. And it doesn't matter where you go. Everywhere you go, you get a spectacular view. This place heals people, and it's always here. You know, if I'm not having a good day, I just have to walk outside and everything's great. It feels like it just speaks to my soul, you know, like my body feels good here.